Hi guys, Righteous Rama here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day, and that is this. You will always lose when you're with a loser. You will always lose when you're messing with a loser. So, I was listening to this YouTube video this morning about sunk cost fallacy, the sunken cost fallacy. And this is a fallacy. This is a false belief that if I already spent so much on it, I'll just keep putting more into it to make it worth my while. If I already spent so much time, energy, money, tears, trauma on it, I might as well keep giving into it until it gives me back a return on my investment. But you all, that assumes that everything you invest in is a good investment. You know, there's good and bad investments, right? Like I have some Robinhood stocks. Some of those things, I mean, I would literally get 1 cent a month on some of my stocks. 1 cent a month. That's it. Some ain't got nothing back at all. That I know of. And so it's like everything you invest in isn't going to give you a yield. It isn't going to give you a return. And some of you all are stuck in situations because you're like, well, mister, I already done put so much time into it. We've been together for 3 years. I'm waiting for him to propose to me. I already done gave him 3 children. I don't wanna, have my children with different last names, and so I'm gonna go ahead and stay with him instead of making it work with this great guy at my job who really seems like he has an interest in me. I already put the girl through law school. I gotta stay with her until she, puts me through med school or something like that. You all are staying in situations that are not good investments because you're with a loser, and you're hoping that if you keep putting more into it, it'll get you something back. And I'm here to tell you, you're not going to win because you're working with a loser. You cannot win with a loser. You think, well, if I keep with this person, at least I have this person, I won, I got this person, I got something. Listen here, everything you win ain't a prize. And everything you lose ain't a loss. Some of you all, you were fighting over this man with 2 other women, and he proposed to you. He proposed to you of all the women, and you feel like you won. But I would say any man you gotta fight for isn't worth having. That's a loser. I don't want a man I have to fight for. That's embarrassing. Imagine telling your children, I had to fight 3 girls, beat my tail for your man, for your dad, your granddaddy, but I got him. No, that's embarrassing. You didn't win. They won. They got a man they didn't have to fight for. So, yes, you all forget that sunken loss fallacy. You thinking that, well, I already spent, like I know I had my car before this one. I didn't like the car because somebody at church keyed my car. So I didn't like the car because it was keyed up. And then the paint started putting on the car, and then the engine light was on for 2 years. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just paint. I'm gonna give this car a paint job. So I spent $500 on this cheap paint job at Econo Paint, the worst paint job ever. And when I got the car back, I think I hadn't driven the car for an hour, and the car broke down. So I put $500 into a car I didn't even like. The car that had the engine light had a bad engine. So I went to Kia to, turn the car in, to, put the car down. Whatever they call it when you give a car to get a discount on another car. I forgot what they called it. But when I bought the car and they said, oh, the car's only worth $250. It would have been worth more had you not painted the car. They said the paint job actually made the car go down in value. So I put something into a bad investment. I wasted $500 in cash to a bad investment. That's what some of you all are doing. You all are you're slapping paint on a crappy car. You're slapping a wedding ring on a pig. You're gonna still lose. Just go ahead and count your loss. You lost. You made a bad investment. And you don't keep pouring into a bad investment. You think, if I keep pouring into it, it'll eventually yield me. No, it's not. I remember when I was young, my mom would always get these published clearinghouse letters in the mail. And she was trying to, keep putting money in. You put money in for 10 years. I got to keep on until I get something out of it. And everybody's mama on their block was probably putting in. I'm sure y'all mamas were putting in on that publishing clearinghouse. And how many people they actually won that? It's like the lottery. You're one in a million to win a lottery. But how many lottery tickets have you purchased? How many hundreds of thousands of dollars in lottery tickets have you purchased on something that you're not even going to win? I mean, it was worth it to somebody, but the likelihood of it being you being the winner is not going to be likely. So the sunken cost fallacy, You got to get over that. It's a false belief that you think that if I keep putting into a bad investment, it'll eventually be a good investment. No amount of putting paint on a bad investment makes it a good investment. It's still a bad investment. Also, the video I watched this morning, it was by Dr. Ramani on YouTube. She talked about loss aversion. So humans have this thing called loss aversion. We hate to lose. Like, it's just this aversion, like we just have this. We just repel. We repel. We hate. We're repulsed by loss. We hate to feel like we lost something. So then when people go to casinos, I never gambled at a casino before, but the casinos, let's say they bring $200 to pay the casino, and then they lost $200, and they went ahead and borrowed $50 more. They wasted $250. I gotta keep going. I can't have come here and lost $250. So they keep putting more in, so they lost $500. They should have quit at $200. They should have never done it in the first place. Now, some folk actually are, really lucky at casinos and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure even the luckiest people have probably spent more than they've actually won. If you actually counted all the money that you spent at casinos, then you've actually lost more than you won. So yes, you all, beware the sunken loss fallacy. Y'all, you lost the money. You invested in a bad dude. It's been 3 years. He ain't trying to marry you. He ain't gonna marry you. And if he did marry you, he was gonna be just as much of a loser as he was 3 years y'all were dating. He's still gonna cheat on you. He's still gonna beat you. He's still not gonna work a job. He's still gonna be using you. Just go ahead and count your losses. Now, what you need to do is start to wait and vet, V-E-T, and investigate and inspect and research and see, is this person a good investment? How is this person with his last 3 children? How is he with his ex-wife? How long has he been at this job? How long has he lived at this address? How many friends does he have since elementary school, since middle school? If he doesn't have anything showing that he or she's a good investment, you probably don't need to put any hope or trust in this person. If you want to know what a person will do, look at what they have done. They say previous behavior is the greatest indicator of future behavior. So you don't just put all your time, energy, and money into something just because you like it. That's stupid. That's really, really, really stupid. You put your money and time and energy into things that are good investments that'll last you a long time. So this is for some lady, this is for some man who's holding out with somebody, hoping this person's gonna be a good investment for them, gonna be a good future partner for them. I'm telling you, count your losses. You're wasting your money. You've already wasted enough time as it is, enough money as it is. Go ahead and save the little money you got left, hold your little coins together, and invest it into somebody worth your while. Thank you guys for watching. Please share, subscribe, right to Rama. Bye-bye.